Ah, Demonica, I had such a good date today.
Ah, so did I, Demon Son. It was incredibly pleasant.
Oh yes, indeed. How about we press our lips together and softly caress each other?
Ooh, that sounds like a good time indeed.
Love! Oh, good evening, laddies, lasses, and lazzos. Welcome to the Click. I am a functional adult playing with plushies alone at home. Isn't that a vibe, isn't it? One thing that exists in the world that I have noticed, I don't go outside, but I do scroll the internet a decent amount, and what I have discovered is that dating is a concept that exists. Wow. And online, you often have the most outrageous, ridiculous dating stories that go viral. So I spent a day sitting on my couch, drinking way too much coffee, and scrolling posts and viral images from people dating and a lot of dating stuff that didn't go particularly well. So I have gathered this as an educational piece, so you at home, if you're looking into dating, know exactly what not to do, I suppose, when it comes to dating. So just sit back, relax, let me educate you. That sounds really like... I sound like one of those people on Twitter, don't I? Oh my god, let me educate... enjoy, I guess. Ah, yes, indeed, emotional support demon. Looks like you got caught up in a bit of a hairy situation. Link in description. Pick up yours today.
Nudes are overrated. Send me a video of you reading out loud so I know you're not f***ing stupid.
Someone had enough of silly people on dates. I remember reading a post about someone who legitimately gave their date homework before they met up. They're like, if you want to date me, you have to read this book ahead of time, so we have something interesting to talk about. That is absolutely wild. I've never had a date give me homework in my life. Hey, this is Vance, Smiley. Hi! I hope you had a good day. I am excited for tomorrow. I can pick you up, but if you're not comfortable with that, we can just meet there. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like getting some ice cream in this hot weather. Lol.
I'm sorry if this may come off as rude, but I don't do ice cream dates. I am a 26-year-old woman, and a date like that seems like the absolute bare minimum for me. Meeting up would be a waste of both our time since we probably don't have the same vibe. Best wishes!
Cool. Yes, indeed, you heard it here first, folks. Once you turn 26, you're not allowed to eat ice cream in hot weather. Wow, who would have thunk it? This gives me one of those wild dating expectation vibes where people are like, oh my god, I saw on TikTok that people spend $2,000 on a first date. Unless this is really expensive, I'm not doing it. Isn't the first date just for getting to know people, though? Like, spending a shitload of money on a first date seems like risque for the investment, you know? I only swipe right on girls named Lisa because I don't want to get my tattoo removed. Okay, that is a really funny first line.
Prove it!
It's impolite to send pee-pee pics. I can only imagine how painful that is to get us an actual tattoo. Anyway,
lol.
Is that your cat? Little guy looks happy.
No, Tinder is now asking me if I would like to report you.
This is going great. Yes, indeed. Modern dating in a nutshell. Smooth pickup line and then algorithmic reports. I love it. I would give her my number to report the incident to. Oh my god, that would have been the smoothest thing ever. Oh my god, there is a little bit of Riz left in the world, isn't it? Yes, indeed. I know what Riz is. Look at that. I'm keeping up to date to be hip, because I desperately need to be hip for my videos. She told me this 20 minutes before our date, after chatting on Hinge for 4 to 5 days.
I may not have told you that I can't speak English at all. I think I'll just use Google Translate when I don't understand.
Oh dear. After followed the most awkward date ever, with her not being able to understand anything I said. Oh, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I just imagine like pointing and laughing and that kind of stuff. I've had this experience with people when I'm like drunk and I'm at a party where there are like a bunch of people from different countries and stuff. And it's really funny when you bump into someone that's obviously a fun person, but you don't speak any languages that overlap and you just end up sitting like cheering and stuff and pointing at things and laughing. It's kind of a good vibe. How is conversation going after the date? She seems pretty keen. I'm not really that interested in someone I can't really communicate with properly. My brother and his now wife went through that same patch. They both had to use Google Translate at first. 11 years together now. Don't let language be the barrier. I once dated a girl that spoke a completely foreign language. Unfortunately, despite massive effort on each of our parts, we couldn't overcome the communication gap. It's a shame. She was cute for a Scottish girl. Oh, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I had a sort of similar experience once. I had a group of friends I used to play video games with, and one of the dudes was Scottish. And I remember the first few times I was chatting with the group, when I said, like, excuse me for the 5th time when they told me something and I couldn't understand it. It was sort of embarrassing. Nowadays, though, I understand Scottish pretty well because I'm used to gaming with Scottish people. So that's amazing. You see, you live and learn. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I've seen it around me a bunch of times where people speak different languages, but they get along perfectly fine, and then they start learning new languages together and stuff. It's quite beautiful, but the most common thing, I suppose, is that you know one language together to begin with, and then, like, you expand it from that. So I imagine it's quite tricky, like, to get past the first date if you don't have any languages in common. It must be really funny, though.
What kind of dog is that?
It's one of the Yip Yap ones.
Real specific answer, thumbs up.
Actually, just a client's dog that was obsessed with me.
Well, you're useless.
Realistically, if I did know the breed, what's your next move? How useful is that info really? Gonna buy one tomorrow?
Well, if you're wondering, I thought it might be the same breed as my dead dog. I hope you feel bad now.
Not really. I hope he got hit by a car. What is up with these people? Oh my god. This makes me feel like the most socially competent person in the history of the world. Is this really what dating apps are like nowadays? You're useless because you don't know this one. Oh, well, I hope your dog died tragically. Maybe these people are single for a reason. Maybe that's why dating apps are so incredibly cursed. Because the only people that are left on them are the people that are single for a reason. Is that what it is? Is that the science behind it? Danielle, 35, about me.
Every single time a man sleeps with a lot of women, he's called a stud. But if a woman sleeps with a lot of men, she's called a slut. And people think this is unfair. Nah, it's completely fair, and I'll tell you why. Because it's freaking easy to be a slut. It's freaking hard to be a stud. To be a stud, you have to be witty, charming, and be well-dressed, and have nice shoes and a fake job. To be a slut, you just have to be there. There are fat, ugly sluts out there, but there are no fat, ugly studs.
You know what I find the most funny about this profile? It's the fact that the person writing this is 35. You would think that when you're 35, it's like, oh, you know, you want to find a partner, you want to live your happy life, you're kind of done with drama, you're not 21 anymore, you know, been there, done that. But no, let me write this massive paragraph about fat sleuths and rant about a bunch of stuff. But instead of just talking about yourself, I don't get that. Why is your profile about how bitter you are as a person? Instead of just like, I like long walks on the beach, and by the way, frick these people. I don't get it. I think my theory about dating apps being cursed because people that are on dating apps for that long are people that are single for a reason is starting to like kind of make sense. Not everyone, of course. I mean, it's never 100% in reality, but I think it might be statistically significant, which is wild.
Hey.
Hi. Cool hair.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, I literally don't know how to talk to women. Best of luck with everything. Skill-based matchmaking? Wouldn't that be so funny, though, if there's actually an algorithm behind the dating apps that measures how many words you have per chat and how often people reply to you, and it matches you accordingly. So if you just have, like, one-word answers, it also matches you with people that also only have one-word answers. Oh my god, that would be so funny. Communicative skill-based matchmaking. That would be so beautifully awful. I don't smoke weed, but I do think weed...
Think weed, huh?
Yeah, I think we'd look good together.
You know what? This probably isn't gonna go anywhere, and I wasn't gonna respond, but that was really good.
You see, you got a little bit of a serotonin boost today. Anyway, look at you go.
Wanna grab dinner or drinks and see if we vibe?
I don't drink, lol, and I'm on a strange diet.
Okay. How about tea and a walk, or anything else public where I can feel relatively safe?
Are you afraid of me?
I live in a society where Native American women disappear silently. I'm always cautious when meeting someone new.
Lol, I'm good then. You sound unhinged.
Okay, if wanting to meet in person for safety makes me unhinged, then you probably won't meet any sane women here.
That is so weird. Why would you not meet in public? I thought like the normal thing for a first date is just like meet up at a cafe after work kind of. It's like easy, it's nice, it's a common like neutral area. You don't have to like dox yourself to someone you don't know, etc. It's just like basic safety, you know. Why wouldn't you? Like in both directions. There are plenty of crazies out there. Why would you not want to meet in a place like this? Bruh. I am new to anime. What's your favorites?
The one where you leave me the f*** alone.
Then why are you on a dating app? Huh? Why? How dare you match with me? I'm on a dating. I'm here to be left alone.
Hi, cutie. How tall are you?
6'3", 220 pounds. How about you?
I'm 5'8".
Wait? I mean, I suppose, like, you know, asking kind of physical things on the first message is a little bit tacky. You know, it's a little bit tacky. I suppose some of this information is stuff you can have on your profile, but this seems to be like just engaging in an argument for the sake of posting it online. I'm gonna be honest, it's a little bit. I don't believe anyone here is actually interested in dating. I'm just gonna put that out there. So when I say frick penguins, I'm not just talking poo. Wait, what do you mean? Do you mean like in a frickin' because they're bad, or do you mean like frick the penguin? It's kind of a distinct difference.
Oh my god, you just matched with Blorp.
Who?
Only my best friend in the whole wide world.
Oh boy, here we go. It's officially a love triangle.
Yeah, we don't fight over men.
That's smart. The first thing we learn is to share.
Who gave you the audacity? Honestly.
Put yourself in my shoes. How on earth would I be able to pick? But for real, you seem cool. Let's all grab drinks on Wednesday 9.
I'll talk to her. Oh my god, you already asked her. We're in.
Love to hear it. Oh yes, indeed, besties share everything. We share our hardships, we share our drinks, we share our men as well. Oh yes, indeed, thick boy, there's enough of those cheeks to go around everywhere, isn't it? Oh my.
Yeah, wow, that's good. Have you made friends from the app?
That isn't relevant to you.
Okay.
Whom I connect with isn't any of your business.
Yeah, you're right, Smiley. Just awkwardly trying to, like, de-escalate the situation.
I am indeed. You don't have to know who I communicate with to me, my friend. You just need to prove yourself worthy of being one I will be with and communicate with however I want, in whatever capacity I want. And I will never have anything to do with you, dear, so don't ever ask me if I'm dating anybody or what my friendships are. If they don't have anything to do with you, you keep subjects like that have to do with you, please, and thank you. Smiley. There is one single dot in this entire message. Oh, that's great.
Dude, I just asked if you made friends in this app. It was a simple yes or no question. You got issues. I have asked this question 1,000 times, and everyone answers with a yes or no. You have been the only person to snap with that question.
Listen, you f***ing ugly pee-pee nibbler. The only one with issues as you stay in your f***ing lane. Learn to mind her own goddamn f***ing business. It's none of your f***ing concern. Who I'm friends with, what I do on this app. I really don't give a f*** what you've done with anyone else. You can suck your father's pee-pee for all I f***ing care, you worthless piece of shit. I don't give a f***. I don't f***ing want your ugly ass, you dumb piece of shit. Oh my god. I mean, at least he has the decency to show that he's a complete f***ing psycho before you actually meet up, at least. That's like a favor, I suppose. You know, that's kind of a little half gold star, half a little poopy star. Oh yes, indeed. Oh no, it keeps going.
Yeah, you got issues.
And the reply is, yeah, you're a f***ing R-wordist. This is absolutely wild. What is this sort of reaction, fam? Oh my god. Hey there, have you done anything fun with your friends lately? How dare you talk to me like that? It's none of your business. Absolutely unhinged. Hey, wanna go out Friday if you're free?
I should be free.
Let's go out. By the way, I stalk you on IG and I did the self-naughties to you.
Huh?
Waterboarding wouldn't get this out of me. What a thing to admit to. You know, that's absolutely amazing. You know what I said before about, like, reading this kind of stuff makes me feel like, you know, a social genius? This included. It's amazing that this dude probably thought this was charming. It's like, hey there, I was cranking it to your profile picture on Facebook. Those smooth pickup lines. Those smooth, sticky pickup lines. Oh my god, this is my competition and I am still losing. Yeah, that makes it feel great, right? When you're like on a dating app, when you don't get enough matches and it's like, these are the other people on the apps and it's like, damn, is the bar that low and I'm still failing? Oh my god. Okay, but how's your memory, little Miss Goldfish?
Oh, it's solid. I would say maybe 5 seconds.
Okay, but how's your memory, little Miss Goldfish?
Oh, it's solid. I'd say maybe 5 seconds.
This is kind of funny. I think it's based on something in the bio, but this is kind of funny. You know, you crack a joke and then you have a little bit of a laugh, you know, the one where you snort out of the nose, and then you never speak again. It's like modern dating in a nutshell.
Just posing for my picture. Oh my god, it's such a beautiful shot.
Wait a second. This is in front of Auschwitz. Why are you doing like a pose picture and having it as your first picture and be like, I'll switch. Oh my god, this gives me like a really weird vibe, man. Why is this so popular? Why is this so popular? I remember someone posting a screenshot. I don't remember where it was, but it was like their match suggestions they had when they went to a place close to this, and they were swiping on Tinder, and like all the profile pictures were just posing with this kind of stuff in the background. It's kind of wild, yo. Like, I would understand, you know, if you went to Paris and did, like, a posy shoot or something in front of, like, I don't know, the Eiffel Tower or whatever. Like, yeah, I can see that, but, like, maybe this ain't it. Maybe this ain't it, you know? I like your butterfly tattoo.
Thanks.
Is butterfly your favorite animal? If so, I know the perfect place to go.
Really? Where?
The Museum of Natural History has a butterfly pavilion. It is awesome. Real butterflies flying around everywhere as you look at the exhibits.
I can go by myself.
She just took the date suggested and be like, nah, I'll just go by myself. Thank you for the tip. Oh, God.
You're only 6'2"?
Unfortunately, only taller than 95% of the population.
That feels too short. Crying kitty emoji.
How tall are you?
4'11".
You got to be freaking kidding me.
Huh?
You're telling me someone over a foot taller than you is too short?
Yes, and Ariana Grande.
That's like worse than a GIF reply. It's worse than a thumbs up. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that people like this, I don't think knows what height actually is. They don't have like an accurate concept of like how tall people in real life actually look compared to like numbers on a screen. You know, I don't think they have a reasonable conception of that, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe they just never go outside. In that case, I have something in common with them. My God. I mean, to be honest, fam, I am 6'2" tall, and I am taller than, like, most people when I go to places to socialize, with the exception of, like, my really tall friends, but they are, like, tall, you know, they are tall so they can barely sit in an airplane, you know. Aside from that, it's rare that I feel short in any kind of surrounding, which is a real privilege when you're, like, at a theater or something. Super nice. Not so nice at cramped airplanes. So what does your schedule look like? When would you be free to go out?
It's complicated.
May I ask how?
Well, I am polyamorous for starters, and I don't drive. Plus, I have a stepdaughter that I watch full time. I truly only have one day off, and that's also the only day I have a ride since I don't have money for multiple Ubers in one day.
You should have put all that in your bio, but I understand. No worries, take care.
I like to get to know people before bringing it up, and most people are accepting, but my apologies.
Okay, that's kind of quirky wording, isn't it? I don't think like accepting is the same thing as being like interested in literally dating something on an intimate level, you know. A lot of this kind of stuff, like having kids in the pictures and big concerns regarding relationships, are pretty decent things to bring up pretty early because they're very big life factors. Oh my.
Hey hon, you're very cute. We should hang out sometime.
The feds send you?
No sir, your parents paid me to talk to you.
Even worse, how much they pay?
Right now they said minimum wage until I get you to go out with me. Then I get a little bonus.
Oh, frick's sake, I'll get their money's worth.
Think of it this way. Be with me and we both get paid.
What's my cut?
Food and kisses.
Lame.
Darn, $3 and a bag of Cheetos. That's the highest I can go.
Now we're talking. When we hangin', gorgeous?
What days are you able to? Honestly, 10 out of 10 love how this is going, lol.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. I can't wait for the marriage pictures. Look at that. People do find happy relationships on dating apps after all. There is a little bit of hope. Despite all the garbage we sift through here, there is a slight slimmer of hope. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? Oh, yes, indeed.
What?
You're the biggest bird. Do you go to the gym?
No, lol, I think that's obvious.
Yeah, I didn't think you would.
Thumbs up?
I just felt the ground shake. Did you just sit down?
Oh my god.
This dude talks like a toxic streamer chat. It's absolutely nuts. I can't tell if people have always been this socially incompetent or if this is just like enhanced by the internet or whatever. Or maybe it's just that people don't have any shame behind the keyboard, you know. That's something I've realized in life. When people are driving or when they are behind the keyboard, that's when they act the absolute worst. There's just something behind, like being behind the controls of something else, like a computer or a car, that just makes you act completely wild. What did you go to jail for?
Stupid shite. Got into an argument with my ex. He called the cops. Nothing serious.
How long were you in?
3 years.
That sounds serious, sister, lol.
It wasn't. He was just connected and had cop friends. So now you know I'm legit train wreck. Wanna hang out sometime?
Of course. You got 3 years in jail? for an argument with your boyfriend. Maybe if you stab him, you know, maybe if that's what escalated the argument, I suppose. I would I would be careful with this one. Oh my. On the way. What is your ETA?
I'm leaving now. Only 5 minutes away.
Are you here?
Just parked. Are you at the bar?
Yeah. I don't like waiting.
Well, I am here now. Where are you? Hello? I don't like waiting.
I already left. Didn't seem like you care about my time.
What?
Yes, indeed. Peace emoji.
Are you serious? I was 10 minutes late. I was trying to get ready and walk my dog. Jesus, I'm sorry.
You've been at home all day. I worked a full day and got there 5 minutes in advance. I was being polite.
Oh my god. I had dinner with my kids and left early so I could meet you.
I am sure you'll find someone else.
I can't believe this.
Anyway, I had a backup lined up heading there, and she's gonna answer the door naked. Yes, indeed. You know, I'm such a stud that I tell the women I blow off that I have another woman waiting for me at another place, and she is not wearing pantaloons. Oh my god, yes, indeed. There is an entire subreddit dedicated to people like this that is called r/IHaveSex, which is just full of people like this that brag about this kind of stuff, but it's very obvious it isn't true. I am seriously doubting that this dude was even at the restaurant. I wouldn't be surprised if this was just a troll catfish, you know, that is just leading you on, get you to go places, but they're not even there to begin with, and then they're making up excuses and stuff. I'm not even sure if this is a real person. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't strike me as one.
Hey, let's be mutuals on Insta. Mine is Blorb Heart.
Sure, but I want to get your attention.
How tall are you?
4'9"ish. What about you?
Darn, lost my attention before you even got it. Crying emoji. 5'5".
Lemao, my height is just one aspect of me. There is so much more to explore.
I'm sure there is. You just gotta find someone willing to explore it.
It's just a perfectly normal height. This is so wild. I think some people are just obsessed with height numbers, and I've never actually bumped into anyone IRL that seems to care about this. It's something I only see online for some reason. It's so weird. Is it like an American thing? Is it an American thing to be like really obsessed over like height numbers on Tinder and stuff? I've never seen it here. Let's go on a date. I'll give you a Tesla experience you'll never forget. Are you dating Elon Musk? And if you're up for it, a heated coconut oil back massage. I am amazing at those.
I'm confused. What's special about a Tesla?
Teslas are faster than Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and pretty much all other supercars. I can use my phone to control the vehicle and even make the Tesla fart. Speaking of gas, lol, no more gas stations. Just plug it in and charge from your house. With over-the-air updates, I'm constantly getting new features and improvements. One of the only vehicles in the world that gets better as you drive.
Do you work for Tesla?
This is like when an old Facebook friend hits you up, wants you to join their MLM scheme, but instead it's just Teslas for some reason. This is so weird. I've never seen this before. Let's meet up then.
Yeah, sure.
Is it okay if we meet in the middle? I found a restaurant that looks pretty good.
Huh? What do you mean meet in the middle? Aren't you gonna pick me up?
Oh, I thought since we live 2 hours away from each other, it's more convenient to travel 1 hour each.
It's only convenient for you. You're not even considering my feelings. So why should I meet you? Lol, bye.
You're not considering my feelings. Meeting halfway? That sounds pretty reasonable. 2 hours away. Oh my god, that's far. I mean, I know the concept of distance is a bit different in Europe versus the US, but I remember when I talked to some of my American friends and they're like, yeah, I'm just going to visit my parents for the weekend. It's a drive for 13 hours, and 9 of those hours are in a straight line. And I'm like, damn, I don't think I've ever driven 13 hours in a straight line, ever in my entire life. I'm gonna be honest. Jesus Christ.
You're not even considering my feelings.
Well, yeah, bullet dodged, I suppose.
Where are you taking me for our first date?
Love the approach. Probably for drinks at first to get to know you. But why? Where do you usually go on first dates?
I have high standards and expectations. Impress me.
No thanks.
But I am a princess. I'm not a princess. I'm not a princess dating app.
How about me? I also want to feel like a princess. Where are you going to take me? What about that? When is it my turn to be the princess? Exactly. Hey, you look like Michael Jackson, but in a good way. Smiley.
Mm-hmm.
Head.
I am literally the most DTF chick on this app, but you need to at least say hello first. Rude AF. And on Christmas morning.
Well, Santa's got a little package for you, don't you? Oh, yes, indeed. You can munch on Santa's milk. Jesus Christ, this certainly went downhill really fast. Jingle balls, jingle balls.
Hey, how are you, Smiley?
Boing, oing, 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 oing. Sound of my erection. This is like some creepy Asterix kind of stuff. What's with the role-playing? Now people aren't even role-playing like what they do themselves. Like, hi there, I say nervously, blushing intensifies. Now it's literally just role-playing what your personal area does and what it sounds like. I don't think I've ever seen anyone text what their personal area sounds like when they're just like trying to break the ice with a person. That is wild. Hey Natalie, how are you doing tonight?
Worse now. Take a hike, frick.
Why are you on a dating app?
I went on Tinder to be left alone. Why don't people understand that?
What's the mugshot about, Smiley?
I got arrested.
For what?
Nothing bad, for real.
Oh, alright, you're good. Looking for a FWB kind of thing?
Yeah, before I gotta go to jail.
Nah, for real, what did you do?
Attempted murder.
Darn, you're scaring me. You know those quirky things, that you go to jail for? It's like,
oh my god, what did you do? I just did attempted murder. I'm literally killing it right now. Yes. Well, it's your lucky day, Andrew, because I will beat the living poo out of you. JK, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Damn, I wish my name was Andrew, lol.
Ah, frick!
Did you make a pickup line thing and didn't get the name right? This is the kind of thing I'm suspecting. They're just copy-pasting the same thing to every single match, but they forgot to exchange the name, so they're just calling everyone Andrew.
I like the lake. Hey there, how is your morning going?
I do too, but not pronouns.
I is considered a pronoun. Let me school you. Here's a screenshot of pronouns.
Wait, you can send pictures on this dating app? Oh, that can't be good. That can't be good. That's like a pretty interesting bio, though, for a dating profile. I like the lake, but I don't like pronouns. And then the plot twist is, it has nothing to do with what you think it has to do with. It's just that the person is very dyslexitive and doesn't like pronouns because they keep messing it up and misspelling it. Tinder gender imbalance. Male, female, non-binary. So worldwide, it's about 75% dudes. US, 65%. Europe, only 49%. Darn. UK, 56%. And India, 93%. Oh my lord. I'm gonna be honest. This makes a little bit of sense. Because obviously I am a European because I speak like this, good. And when I have been on dating apps in the past, it's been like mixed experiences, but it certainly hasn't been as bad as the stories I hear from the US, for example. The US just seems to be a complete frickfest, and here it's like kind of meh, but it's not that like comedically bad, right? And I think just the demographic difference sort of makes it make sense, because one portion is just gonna get spammed to hell of the demographic, and the other portion is just gonna struggle to even get matches. So just like in the US, it seems to be just a horrible place for anyone, honestly. I thought it was more, though. Last time I read the statistic, I thought it was like 80-20 or something like that. Or maybe it's changed. Or maybe the graph is outdated. Who knows?
I am so glad we matched. Your photos are funny. Haha.
I am so glad we matched. Your photos are so cute.
Thanks. Unfortunately, I can't teach you how to play Dungeons and Dragons, but we can figure out together.
That will be fun. We could learn to scuba dive too.
Okay, you seem super fun. I am definitely down to learn to scuba dive.
Oh good, I've always wanted to explore Marina's trench. And her first name is Marina. That's like a very high stake joke at this point. It's already going good. I'm not sure if if a high stake gamble at this point is the way to go. But anyway, maybe I'm just old and out of touch. Steven, are you R-worded? Because you look extra special. Kind of stuff that will get cancelled on Twitter. Hell yeah. This seems to be the kind of thing that, like, if you find the person with the same, like, raunchy, dank humor, maybe you could make it work. But out of all the openers I've ever seen of people used on dating apps, this is certainly a memorable one.
I recently discovered that all men belong in prison.
Why are you on a dating app? I'm assuming matching with men. Come on. Same kind of energy as when a dude is like ranting about sleuths being horrible in his bio instead of just talking about what he wants in a partner, you know? Like, the bitterness really isn't a good sales pitch, you know? A barista and you have a cat? My dream girl.
Go dream somewhere else.
Tinder analytic comparison between me, 22F, and my friend, 22M. Alright, so it's of course like a little bit biased because it's a sample size of like 1 on both sides, but let's take a look at it, shall we? 22 years old female on Tinder for 75 days. You swiped 1,900 times, left swipe 1,500, and right swipes 350. Out of those 350, matched with 209. Damn, matching with more than half of the people you swipe right on. That's an insane ratio, and more than half of those read the chats. That's like really good. Damn. A 22-year-old male, you swiped 30,000 times, no 1,000 times. Okay, so you only swipe no on 3% of profiles out of 30,000, roughly, right? What did those profiles look like to make you swipe no on specifically those? That's like really weirdly selective, but like in the other direction.
Addie, 33, love God, virgin, willing to change for the right person, winky, single mama, love to travel and go on hikes.
Okay, like the wholesome twist, of course, is that, you know, it's an adopted child, maybe? That could be the twist. It is possible that this is just wholesome. I see you. I see you. I hope you have a good day, and see you tonight.
Hey Blor, I just realized we're friends on Facebook and saw your old profile picture. I don't think I am keen to catch up. All the best.
What profile picture? And it's this one. It's like a... it's like a full... Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty wild to have on your public Facebook. Oh, it was a European-themed dress-up party, and I was young and stupid. It's from 10 years ago. I mean, yeah, people did young and stupid stuff, but you should probably take that down from Facebook, I'm gonna be honest. And also, like, European theme is like, oh, what could I be? I could dress up as, like, a French stereotype or something with a baguette or something like that. Or I can dress up as, like, an IKEA furniture. No, I'm gonna dress up as Hitler. Sorry if it offends you, though.
Yeah, that's a big fat no. There's a wonderful delete button for stuff like that. You know, for future employers and dates and stuff.
That's actually a good advice. This is probably like a good thing to take down from the profile. Like, people are young and stupid. It's a masquerade party, you know. No one probably died because of it, but it's probably something you don't want on, like, your public Facebook, you know. Yeah, that's fair enough. Shame it didn't work out. Take care. Here if you change your mind. Yeah. Oh my. Oh my. It even has the mustache. Oh my. No. Oh, that's wild. Oh no. Yeah, it's a European dress-up party, so I'm gonna like wear a boa and a dress or whatever. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna be Hitler. Can I save this picture? Because I wanna show Santa what I want for Christmas.
You make me sick. But yes.
Oh, you see that? Oh, yes, indeed. Santa, bring me the beautiful thing I want. Wholesome Santa. Just doing a little bit of human trafficking. Oh my god. You know that if Santa actually fulfilled like any gift that people wanted, it would be like an incredibly cursed and horrific thing. You know, that's something to think about. Absolutely horrendous.
Kim, I am Kimberly, separatist, single mom. I don't like serious people. I love beer and guns. My personality is poo? ? Strongly opinionated. No NIGS. Is that like a short, quirky version of a certain bad word? Okay, that's great. No pigs. I guess that means police. No hypes. No left-wing liberal F-slurs. What a wonderful person. I think they've managed to piss off everyone, you know. If they're American, at least, they have pissed off, like, all of the LGBTQ community. They have pissed off, like, the minority communities. They have pissed off, like, everyone who's, like, police adjacent or, like, pro-police or whatever. And I don't know what hype means, honestly. I have no idea what that means. But it seems like they have just pissed off everyone, haven't they? That's kind of fascinating. That's sort of impressive in its own way. Maybe that's why they're a separatist, you know? They just piss off everyone. Went on a first date today, and she texted me this. How do I even respond? I am here for another 30 minutes.
Haha, you got this.
He finished his homework early, so I get to leave early.
New Balance $550, $120.
They are so cute. I want them.
Then you should go get them, girl. Treat yourself. Yeah, that's the response she's looking for sure. Walking to the restaurant.
Okay, I'm at the bar, sitting alone in the corner in a blue shirt.
Heading home. You don't look anything like your profile pictures. If you would have had more recent pics, I wouldn't have cared. I'm just getting tired of the false representation on the apps. Have a good one and I wish you luck.
Wow, thanks. Okay, bye.
I had a similar situation back in 2018, but I stayed and chatted with her. We ended up talking about Facebook or something, and she showed me her profile picture and was scrolling through her pictures, and I saw her main Tinder profile picture was from at least 6 years prior. She was nice enough, but the attraction just wasn't there, and she was offended when I didn't want to meet up again.
One of my last dates was with a man that was at least 40 kilograms heavier than his pics on Tinder. I didn't want to be rude and leave, so I approached him. He welcomed me with a,
"Ah, God, you're taller than what I thought you were."
My height is on my profile, and 50% of the photos are full-length body. I left.
Oh, that is so ironic. That is so ironic. I mean, using your best pictures for your profile and that kind of stuff is pretty normal, but maybe it should represent what you look like and not use like 15-year-old photos. Just an idea. Maybe people are just looking for compliments on the apps and they don't actually think through the next step when they're actually going to meet people and if their profile even represents who they are in reality. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, you wonderful, beautiful being, and I hope you enjoyed being here as much as I enjoyed having you. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you again in the very near future. Take care. Mwah.